when you do what I do all my life and collect movies, it doesn't matter if you start with VHS or Laserdisc. You can't do much about those, but now they've gotten down to this size, and this is a good size for a movie case. It has room for a cover and any booklets or anything. Trouble is, even at this size, after a lifetime of collecting, you'll find yourself swamped in them unless you have an infinitely sized room. You'll end up like Captain Kirk with the triples. That is why, inevitably, you have to give in and buy something like this. This is a CD/DVD case. As you can see, it holds 128 discs, and it runs me about 20 to 25 bucks. And basically what this allows you to do, and anybody who has a large CD or DVD collection can tell you this, is put all your discs up in a box in the attic. You don't have to keep them where you can find them. You don't have to dig through them. You can just put your discs in here, put the cases up in the attic, or throw them away, or whatever. Trouble is, even at 128 discs, this is only a small portion of my collection. I'm still nowhere near getting all my discs into a container like this. That's when I thought I found, and $20 to $25 at Walmart or somewhere per container can run a little steep for me. That was when I thought I found a really good deal on Amazon. Or did I?
Okay, right away I should have been in buyer beware mode. Look at the product description. This is what drew my attention. iLogic 340 capacity, compact disc, CD, DVD, Blu-ray, nylon media, wallet, folder, black with assorted trim colors. Alright, I don't expect perfection for the price of $50, but I do expect it to close. But here's the clue that things may not be on the up and up that I missed. I saw the 3-year warranty in big print, but what's not in big print is right here. The product description says 360 disc. I've never seen a product description and a product title, for lack of a better term, that disagreed with each other, that are fighting like the married couple on the intercom at the beginning of Airplane. No wonder this thing is a failure. It's made by people who failed Sesame Street. Count Von Count would laugh these people out of his castle. That is just insane. And they're trying to sell me more of their stuff. I mean, look. It's like they have to know that they're only ever going to get one customer. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Jump on this thing like it's a overstuffed suitcase in a cartoon? Well, you have to see the rest of it in action to really see just how big of a fail this is. But that's a pretty big fail. 340? 360. Which is it? I don't know, because I didn't bother to count, and I don't care, because all I care about is that it didn't work. Oh, and I have no idea what a PVC is, but thank goodness it's free of those. It may not close. I may not have any idea how many discs are in it. They may not be able to count, but at least they kept it free of those evil PVCs, whatever those are. Alright.
2 weeks to show up, and the curious thing is, it came with a piece of cardboard that made it look like it was full, so you would think the problem I'm about to tell you about wouldn't have happened. But let's see here. let's see, it took me a whole afternoon, but I loaded it up with the discs, and no, I didn't count, so I don't know whether it's 340 or 360. But first thing that started to happen was this. I don't know if you can see it, but it started coming apart almost immediately. Then I made the mistake of trying to close it. If you have it full of discs, it's impossible. Even if you had the strength of the Incredible Hulk, all you would do is rip off the zipper. Ugh. Look at the damage I did. Look at me. I'm stringy. I'm not the Hulk. I didn't do this on purpose. Good night. I have a link to this thing in the description, but don't buy it. I just want to show you that this does exist. This is the single worst folder. Normally, I'd return something like this, but look at me. Look at the splat. Look at it. Do I look like the type of guy who's going to take 300 odd discs, find their cases, and put them back? Of course not. I'm going to live with this and never buy anything from the company iLogic again. Good night. I mean, look at this. It doesn't even come halfway. Did they test this with anything? You would think the bare minimum for a product like this would be to test it, and yes, I know I was going for the cheap option, but still. The bare minimum I expect from something that I pay hard-earned money for is to work the way it's supposed to. Sorry, but that's what I require, iLogic. And you failed. If I wasn't so lazy, this thing would be on fire.